Hi everybody, this is Albie from Pasadena, California, and for my business partner Elizabeth in Macedonia, we both want to welcome you to this short video. We're going to give you some really great tips about earning online. So let's get going.
Okay, so today I want to share with you how to track your ads in your online business, especially for the prosperity marketing system and the power lead system. I've gone into other videos that go into additional tracking, but I'm going to go into using these two systems in this video. I'm not going to be going into Google Analytics or anything like that in this video, and also there's other tracking methods that I use, other tracking programs that I use as well. I'm only going to mention one, and I'll go into a little bit of detail with that one, but I'm not going to get into some of the more expansive trackers and stuff today, but there are other trainings that deal with that. I hope this helps you if you're in the prosperity marketing system or the power lead system. This is going to really help you out a lot. Okay, well, let's first start in the prosperity marketing system, and let's go into our system and log in. And by the way, I'm going to add the power lead system link at the bottom and the prosperity marketing system link at the bottom. So if you want to join our team at any time during this video, go ahead and put those links into your browser, and then you can join our team and connect with us. We will personally help you as well. So tracking your hits with the prosperity marketing system is pretty easy. First of all, the prosperity marketing system has got a basic tracker, so it's not going to be anything advanced here. Okay, there is a lot to be said about advanced tracking, and I'll show you that in the power lead system, but the prosperity at least has tracking, so you can at least know where you're at. And if you need more advanced tracking, I can help you with that, okay, if you're on my team. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to first find one of your pages that you're promoting, and what you want to do is you want to go to personal branding. Now, if you're using these pages right here in the dashboard, okay, what I found is your main affiliate links are right here. These ones are not tracked, and so if you want to track these, you're going to have to get a tracker to do it. All right. However, there are a lot of pages that you can create inside the prosperity marketing system using their capture page maker, which you can track through the prosperity marketing system. So if you're wanting to track these links right here, I'm going to show you how to do that with an outside tracker called Build-A-Biz Online. Okay, of course there's other trackers you can use, but this is the most user-friendly tracker that I've ever found, and I really like it because it has tons of tools and stuff, and it's very inexpensive also. Let me show you how to do that, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to track your links that you create inside the prosperity marketing system with their tracker after that. Okay, what I've been doing is I've been taking one of these links, okay, and copying it, okay, then taking it to buildabiz.com, okay, and I have an account with this. And if you want to join Build-A-Biz under me, I can show you how to use this. It's a very user-friendly tracker plus a million other things. And what I do is I just show you how to use your pro tools. And this is a pretty inexpensive program. I think you can get it for $10 or something like that a month. There are other upgrades, but that's not a bad to be able to track your ads and everything. And what you do is you want to go to cloak, track, shorten, and brand your URL. You just go here, click here, and you can watch this video. And you can see I already added a prosperity marketing system link right here, and it gave me this link to use right here. And all you do is you want to put the name of the campaign, which would probably be you want to put in here the prosperity marketing system You can just put in Prosperity MS or whatever you want to do, and then you want to copy, you want to paste that link in here, okay? And then what you want to do is you want to when it says branding bar location, if you want your picture to show at the top of the page, you can put top, or you can hide it at the hit down here, and I usually hide it, but it's up to you what you want to do. And then you add URL, and there you go, there's your link. And if you click on it, you're gonna see that it comes up, right? And the other thing that you do I didn't show you was that you can actually, when you're doing your link, you can change it right here. You know, put PM Prosperity, right, and then put your link, and then you can actually change it to a small Babo link or one of these links. Okay, I usually keep it the Build-A-Biz line one, but it's up to you what you want, which one you want to pick. Okay, all right, so that's how you create it. And then of course, once your link is done, and you can see your links, and you can actually test them out just by clicking on it. Okay, and you can see it works. Okay, and also it'll tell you how many hits you have right here, and if you actually want to see the stats of that hit, you can click on stats, give it a second or two, and I mean a few seconds here, but your stats will come up and it'll show you the IP address and where it came from right here. Okay, and then of course how many each day of the week. Alright, and so that's very helpful information. Okay, so now let me show you, let's go back in the Prosperity Marketing System here. Let me make sure I'm logged in. Alright, and what you want to do is you want to, well, I've just showed you how to track these links. Okay, these are your main affiliate links. Okay, now I don't usually use these unless I'm promoting on something like Udemy or something. Okay, but when you're using safe lists, I would not use these very often. Okay, because they've been seen so much. So you're really not going to get a lot of subscribers. There's just so many people promoting these links that most people just see them and pass on. But what I like to do is I like to go down here to personal branding and go, and of course you will have been encouraged from success step number 1 to create your own page. Okay, watching these videos, first video and second video, how to use the share code and create one of these pages here to be able to use on the different safe lists. And remember, there's different levels of pages. There's some that are more advanced than others, some that are basic like these pages, but the more advanced it gets, that means you're going to have to watch a video to learn how to set it up, like this video or like this video. Okay, and you might need my help on top of that. All right, depending on what page you set up, make sure you send me the link so I can double check it for you, or send it to your sponsor to double check it for you. All right, so that's how you get your page set up. But how do you track it? Well, you go down here to personal branding once you've already created the page, and you go down to manage splash pages. Okay, and then you will see the hits at the top of each of the underneath. This is the title of the page, and this is the hits, raw hits to this page. Okay, and even though these hits are not going to tell you much more information like where they came from, what really matters is that you're getting subscribers from these hits. So if you have, let's say you have 200 hits, okay, and you have let's say 2 subscribers or 2 tour takers, so to speak. A subscriber is called a tour taker inside the Prosperity Marketing System. So if you have 2 tour takers for 200 hits, that's not bad. Okay, especially for safe lists, right? But I encourage people to get 1,000 hits, and in a week if you can, and see how many subscribers you can get in that 1,000. And I also encourage you to use one page. Don't jump around using a whole bunch of different pages. All right, just use one page. Okay, like for instance this one, right? And just advertise this everywhere. See how many subscribers you can get for your 1,000. Okay, and if you get a bunch of subscribers, then continue using it. And if you don't, if you're working really hard and not getting any subscribers, then you might want to consider either editing the page, changing it. Okay, you can edit it right here, or you can just make another splash page and use that, and just start again and see if you can get any better response. Okay, the most important thing in working online is getting subscribers each day and building a relationship with them. All right, and so this is the first step of that, is getting the subscribers in the first place. All right, and you might be wondering, hey, so where does my subscribers show? Well, you're going to get an email from the Prosperity Marketing System, but you're also going to be able to go to the Affiliate Center, and all you have to do is go down to My Downline, and you will see them there. Okay, and if you go to My Downline, you're going to see I have a whole bunch of tour takers and students. Okay, if you click on here, on these three little lines up here, the whole page is going to open up, and you can see whether they're a student or a tour taker. All right, if they're a student, great, they're paying. If they're a tour taker, they're not paying. So you need to email them, okay, and connect with them to build a relationship so that they'll want to actually start paying. All right, they want what you have. They want to, once they get to know you a little bit and understand what's going on here, they might see the value of actually becoming an upgraded student. Right, no matter what, if they're a student, they still get 7 free days, okay, before they get charged the $12 a month. Okay, so you can see these people are all students, okay, and these ones aren't, these tour takers. Okay, and these are the people that I'm constantly emailing, right? And if you scroll down, you can see there's a place to email these subscribers every 2 or 3 days. Okay, and you can stay in contact with them. And the thing is, when you use this, what's called a responder, okay, what you're doing is you're sending a message to all of your tour takers all at the same time, just with one message. Okay, so it saves you a lot of time from having to write every single person or put each address in. All you have to do is just put in a message in here, make sure it says all downline, put in your subject and your body, and then just press submit, and it's going to send that message off to everybody that's either a tour taker or a student for you. Okay, so it's much easier, much faster. And of course, you can just take their email and then just plug it into Gmail, and of course just send them an email from here. Okay, that's something you can do also. All right, so that's how you check to see whether you have subscribers or tour takers or students or not. Okay, and you should be getting for every 1,000, you should be getting a good amount of subscribers or tour takers for the page that you're promoting on safe lists. And I would use many different safe lists, not just one. Use as many as you can, get as many hits as you can, right? Test your links to make sure, see how many hits you're getting. Go back to, go back to the personal branding, down to manage splash pages, and you will see how many hits you're getting. Check on that each day to see how you're doing, and check and see how many subscribers you're getting as well. All right, that's how you do it in the Prosperity Marketing System. And so now we're going to go to the power lead system. And I want you to pay attention to this, because you're actually, if you're not in the power lead system, your prosperity market system, you're actually going to learn some interesting things from watching the end of this video. So stay tuned and just listen in. It's good information for you to know. Okay? Perhaps when you get a little bit more advanced, you'll recognize the value of what I'm going to be saying next. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go to mycompanyadmin.com. Right up here, you'll see mycompanyadmin.com, and then you want to put in your username and your password, and then just go ahead and log in. And you'll see this is the new back office of the Power Lead system. Okay, and we're actually going to go to the older system, and all you have to do is click on PLS Legacy down here at the bottom. And the reason why is because I'm very good at navigating this one. And you're going to go to track your links, you're going to go to websites, and you're going to go to site stats. Okay, and when you get to site stats, you're going to go to most active pages. Okay, and then it's going to come up here, and just wait a few seconds and it should come up here any day now. There we go. All right, now you can see that this one page that I've been promoting, Want More Traffic, has got 3,000 hits to it. Okay, 3,120. And you can also, if you click on the magnifying glass, you can see exactly where those hits are coming from, and what time of the day. Okay, and also what safe lists they're coming from, like Royal Mails, Conversion Mail, Super Explosive Mail, Apple Viral Mail, List Avail, Mountain High Mailer, right, and so forth. You can just go scroll down and keep looking at where those hits are coming from. That's going to let you know what safe lists you're actually getting hits from, and so forth. Okay, now the other thing is that PLS sends an email to you that tells you a couple important things. Okay, just like this one right here. See, it's from Priceless Possibilities. It says a prospect just fill out the opt-in form at your site. And of course, I have to cover up this personal information right here, but you can see they came from this site I was showing you in the prosperity marketing system. But just so you know, this is the same page that I created on the Power Lead system. In fact, I originally made it on the Power Lead system and adapted it for the prosperity. Okay, so anyway, this person came from there, from this page. They basically clicked on it and filled out their information and clicked here for instant access, and that's how they got on my list. Okay, but it also tells you exactly what page that they came from. Right, that's important because that tells you that this page is working. All right, and it also up here has the time, right, which you can also find in here. You can find the time, and if you actually find the, you just have to find the time 120 and see who signed up around 120. Correct, we need to go to the actual page that they came from, which was the traffic treasure page. I'm going to put in here treasure traffic. Here we go. I'll go on the magnifying glass, and I'm going to look that up in around 1220, I think it was. So let's look at 1250. All right, the only thing that I can see is around 12 was this one right here, and it came from European Safe List, so that must be where they came from. So you know that European Safe List, and the funny thing is that that's the only place I actually advertised that page so I know that this is the one that it's talking about. All right, so that's how you can actually find out exactly where the person came from, what safe list they came from, and what page they came from. All right, so that's some really good information right there. That'll show you that that particular safe list is working, and that um, that your ad is, of course, your ad. This is going to tell you that your ad is working, right? Okay, so that's really going to help you with that, understanding that. So if I was going to sum that up one more time for you, basically what we did is we found how many hits that link got. We figured out what safe list that the link was coming from by pressing the magnifying glass. We also got in our email, and inside the email we saw the actual page that the person joined, and we also saw the time that the person joined. And we went back in the Power Lead system and found what time that page was opened. And usually it's somewhere, it's not exactly the same, but it's around the same time. And you can see what safe list that they came from and signed up from. So that really tells you some important information. If you really need to know if your safe list is working or not, maybe you're thinking to yourself, maybe the safe list doesn't work. Maybe I'm wasting my time using it, right? Well, that's going to tell you where you're getting your actual subscribers from. And that's important information if you're testing your advertising to make sure that it's working, right? And you may say to yourself, well, why do I need to do that? Well, there's two things here, right? When you're advertising, there could be two problems. One, either your advertising is not working or your capture page is not working. If either of those equations is wrong, then you're going to have a problem. Okay, so if your advertising is not working, it doesn't matter how good your capture page is because the traffic that you're using is not good. Okay, but on the same token, if you have really great traffic, but you have a terrible capture page, you're also nothing's going to happen because even though you're putting your ad in front of lots of people, nobody cares to click on it and put their name in there because it's so bad, right? Or because they've seen it so many times and they're just ignoring it, right? So you need something new and fresh often to catch people's attention, especially on safe lists. Okay, and so those are two things you need to be thinking about, and that's why I think it's important to know if your safe lists are working or not. Now, if you're using the safe list that we're giving you, all right, most likely we've already tracked those and we've seen that we've got results from it. But if ever you're in doubt, this is how you know. This is the procedure you use to find out if that safe list or whatever source you're using is actually producing results. Okay, so that's really going to help you right there. So the last thing I want to share with you about tracking is that, like I told you, in the prosperity market system, you want to get about 1,000 hits. Okay, and I just showed you where to find your hits. Go to PLS Legacy, go under Websites and Site Stats, click on Most Active Pages, and the page will come up. Will show you your hits. Okay, and now once you understand that you should be getting a lot of hits. Okay, once you have 1,000 hits, now you want to see how many subscribers am I getting per that 1,000 hits. Okay, and that's when you can go to the Contact Manager and Contact Manager under Contact Manager again. All right, so you want to click on that. All right, and you can also go to the Contact Manager from the new system. You can go you can go straight to the Contact Manager right here. Okay, and then it'll take you to that also. Now you'll be able to see all your subscribers right here and see how many you have, and of course you can see what date they joined. Okay, all these joined on the 23rd, these joined on the 22nd. Okay, and that way you can track and see how many subscribers you got. All right, so that will help you to understand a little bit about how many hits you're getting, and how many subscribers you're getting for that many hits. That'll tell you whether you're being very effective or not. All right. Okay, so as far as tracking, that's about it for the prosperity marketing system and the power lead system. There's so much more to tell you about tracking, but this is going to have to do it for now. This is really going to help you to understand the basics. And just remember that the power lead system costs a little bit more, but I can actually teach you the most with it. But it doesn't mean the prosperity marketing system is bad, because even though it doesn't have quite as in-depth training or in-depth information on your, let me get in here. It doesn't have quite as in-depth information on the where the hits are coming from. As long as you're getting subscribers with a certain amount of hits, then that's where the rubber hits the road. Okay, when you get subscribers, that and you're what I would do is I would encourage you to use one page, so you know exactly what page you're using, you know exactly how many hits you're getting, and you can keep in mind what safe list you're using. All right, if you really want to isolate things down, just use one safe list. And I would only suggest doing that just to make sure that you're, if you have any question about whether that safe list is working, then just use that one safe list for a day or two and send all your hits to that, and then see if you're getting any subscribers from there. And if you're not, then you might want to consider not using that safe list or that traffic exchange or surfing only site, whatever it is that you're using that you have questions about. Okay, but again, most of the sites that we use, we've tested all of them, so it's probably not going to be that problem. But I'm just wanting to give you solutions to what you might be going through. Okay. However, in general, you need to use a lot of safe lists if you're going to use safe lists and get your ad seen everywhere. Okay, it's because your ad is getting seen all over the place that it actually has more impact. All right, so that's what you want to do is as long as you know that you have what safe lists you're using, that they're good safe lists, that they're on our list, okay, and that you have how many hits are you getting. If you're not getting any subscribers, it's possibly because you're not getting enough hits. If you have a lot of hits and you get no subscribers, and you know it's time to either edit the page, okay, just like this one, you can go in here and edit this page and make it different, or you can change it up if you want, or you could alternately move this down here for a second. You could also use a different splash page. All right, like this one, for instance, right? Or like, let's look at another one, like this one. Okay, so there's a lot of different pages. What you want to do is you want to make sure that out of 1,000 hits, you're getting subscribers. If you're not, you should change the page so that you are getting subscribers per 1,000. All right. In fact, the more subscribers you can get per 1,000, the better. Right? Okay. And in safe lists, you have to change the capture page every once or 2 weeks, I find. Okay. Especially if you're getting 1,000 hits and you're not getting very many subscribers, then you should probably change the page. Okay. And if you're getting lots of subscribers, then just continue using that page until you notice that you're not getting subscribers regularly anymore. Okay, that'll be your indication to move to a new page, and you can of course come back. Let's say, for instance, that this page gets old. You can come back and use this in 6 months or so. Try again, right? Or a year, whatever you want to do. All right, it doesn't, just because a page gets a little bit old for a while doesn't mean that it's no good ever again. You can just reuse it later. Okay. And also, you can also throw it in once in a while just for fun. just to get people thinking and seeing new stuff. So every once in a while, it doesn't hurt to mix things up a little bit. Just keep a consistency most of the time. Advertise one page and get as many hits as you can, so that you're canvassing you're canvassing everywhere, all the different safe lists with your one ad. That way, a lot of people are seeing the same thing and they're getting hit with this impression that your ad is everywhere. And that will start getting people's attention. They'll start subscribing. Okay. But every once in a while, you can throw in another capture page just to mix it up a little bit. See if you get any subscribers from that, even if it's just a few hits. Sometimes you'll be surprised. You'll only send it out one time and you'll get a subscriber from it just because it was new and interesting to someone. Okay, so that's not a bad strategy. One last super quick thing I'm going to share with you is that when you're on our team in the Prosperity Marketing System or the Power Lead System, there's a site I'm going to send you that's called the Formula Share Codes, and this is for our members. This is only for my team members, and this has got about 100 share codes that you can use inside the Power Lead System, but it also has a special share code for the Prosperity Marketing System. If you go to, see here, for promoting GDI PM, Prosperity Marketing System, PMS, that's what we call it, and WA for Wealthy Affiliate, and AAI for Acquisition Alliance School of Prosperity. If you want to go here, you can actually find the share code for the Prosperity Marketing System, where I put out a new splash page every single week. And if you scroll down, you can find the share code for the Prosperity Marketing System. And by the way, all these pages, you can actually use the Power Lead System to create these pages that actually promote the Prosperity Marketing System. Okay, so that's kind of ironic, but these are a lot of pages I've made using the Power Lead System that promote the Prosperity Marketing System. Now, if you go down here, you can actually see the share code that I share with you, and every month I change the page. You can use this share code to get a new splash page that I just created for you guys, okay? And that's an extra bonus for you guys every month that are inside the Prosperity Marketing System. And of course, if you're in the Power Lead System, there's always new pages coming out almost every week or 2 weeks, and there's already like 100 share codes in here already that you can use. All you have to do is just click around and find some of these pages that I've made for you. There's just so many of them. So if you start with the share codes for the Cash Now funnel, that's going to be a good place to go. And also an easy place to go is Easy Share Codes, and that's going to share with you a whole bunch of easy share codes that you can use to create all these cool pages that are only one share code, and that's all it takes to create the page. Okay, you can see a lot of these pages as you go down, and there's a lot of pages here for you guys, and video how to set everything up. Honestly, these are just a few pages. Like I told you, there's like 100 share codes and pages on here, so I haven't even given you even the top of the iceberg here. Okay, and there's tons of training and help in here, so just know that they're here for you when you join our team. And feel free to look at the bottom, and I'll have a link here for you if you want to join our team in the Power Lead System or the Prosperity Marketing System. Okay, all right. I hope that helps you to understand what to do with your tracking and understanding a little bit about the Prosperity Marketing System and the Power Lead System in your ads. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to see more travel and tips earning online videos just like these. And like always, want to thank you for helping us to succeed. Want to turn around and help you to learn how to succeed as well. And if you'd like to find out what the skills are to help you to learn how to earn consistently online, then I'm going to put up my email right here and the link that you can join our team and get in contact with me, and I can share some of these skills with you, a little bit about our program,
and help you to find out more about how we earn consistently on the internet. And we're looking forward to meeting you. This is Albie. You have a wonderful day and talk with you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.